Hey everyone, this is Karel Ingrid Anbalo Inc. from BSAD Mathematics 3A, and this is my final project number 3 on M115 Abstract Algebra. At this final project, it is for determining whether the group is cyclic and finding its cyclic subgroups. So we have here our mu table, which is a group table. So in order to check if a group table is a cyclic group, it must satisfy this condition. So a cyclic group must have one or more generator. And generators can be written as like this, where E is the element being operated. So a generator generates all the elements in a group table. So let's check if this group table is a cyclic group. So let's check if it has a generator. So for element C, let's start with element C. So here we have C star C is equal to C. This one, C star C is equal to C. And then, since our resulting element is C, we will use it again and operate it to C. So we will have C. This is not a generator since element C only generates one element, which is C. So C generates the element C. For I, let's start with I star I is equal to N. So this resulting element will be the first element, and then we will operate it to I. So we have here N star I is equal to B. So B will be the first element to be operated again, and we will operate it to I. So we have B star I is equal to 5. So B star I is equal to 5. And then we will do the process again. So we will have 5 star I is equal to L. L star I is equal to O. O star I is equal to C. C star I is equal to I. I star I is equal to N. So since our element here is being repeated, therefore we will stop here. So this is not a generator since it does not generate all the elements on our group table. So I generates N, B, 5, L, O, C, and I. So for N, we will do the same process as our first one. So N star N is equal to 5. 5 star N is equal to O. O star N is equal to I. I star N is equal to B. B star N is equal to L. L star N is equal to C. C star N is equal to N. N star N is equal to 5. So since our element here is being repeated again, we will stop here. Therefore, we can conclude that this is not a generator since element N does not generate all the elements on our group table. So N generates 5, 0, or 5, O rather, I, B, L, C, and N. So for B, let's do the same process. We will have this results. Therefore, as we can see here, O is being repeated, so we will stop here, and then we can see that not all the elements in the group table is being generated. Therefore, element B is not a generator. So B generates O, N, L, I, 5, C, and B. So per 5, by doing the same process, we will have this results. So we have here I and I. As we can see here, I is being repeated, so we will stop generating more since the results will be the same as the consecutive ones. So this is not a generator since element 5 does not generate all the elements on the group table. So 5 generates 1, L, N, O, B, C, and 5. So for L, doing the same process, this will be the resulting element. So L star L is equal to B star L is equal to I star L is equal to 0, 0 star L is equal to 5, 5 star L is equal to N star L is equal to C star L is equal to N, L star L is equal to B. So as we can see here, we have same resulting element again. So we will stop there. And this is not a generator since the elements being generated does not generate all the elements on the group table. So for element L, L generates B, I, O, 5, N, C, and L. So for O, this will be the result for O by doing the same process. And as we can see, on O, the element repeats again. The resulting element repeats again, so we will stop there. And we can say that this is not a generator since it does not generate all the elements on the group table. So O generates L, 5, B, N, I, C, and O. So for C, since element C only generates one element, the generated element of C is a subgroup. So at C, the generated element is C. So C is a subgroup. I is equal to N is equal to B is equal to 5 is equal to L is equal to O. Since all the elements generated by I, N, B, 5, L, and O are the same. They are the elements C, I, and B, 5, L, O. So since this element does not generate all the elements in the group table, the generated elements of I, N, B, 5, L, O are elements of a subgroup. So to continue, let's start for V. Continue with element V. For element V, we will have this result. As we can see, only two elements is being generated, which is C and 5. Therefore, C and V therefore for E, two elements is being generated, which is C and E. So since V and E only generates two elements, therefore it is not a generator since generator must generate all the elements. So we have here 14 elements. 14 elements. So by doing the same process, we will have the resulting elements, or the elements being generated to the remaining ones are S is equal to CS, M is equal to CM, A generates CA, T generates CT, H generates CH, which states that it is not a generator since we only generate two elements. Therefore, we can say that this is not a cyclic group since no element generates all the elements on our table. Now, therefore, we can say that element VESMATH generates two elements. The generated elements of VESMAT and H are the elements of a subgroup. So let's see the cyclic subgroups. Let's determine the cyclic subgroup. So in order for us to say that it is a cyclic subgroup, it must satisfy these three conditions. Number one, a generator exists, it is closed, and it must be commutative. So for trivial subgroup C, element C generates C. So we have here our table. As we can see here, C star C is equal to C. So at looking to our table, C is the only element being operated. Therefore, a generator exists since the element on the table is being generated. Is it close? Yes, it is close also because the resulting element is close to the element being operated, which is C. This is also commutative. Therefore, trivial subgroup is a cyclic subgroup. Now let's proceed to proper subgroups. For element V, which generates C and V, this is the table. So for C, this is the element. So as we can see, C does not generate all the elements on the table, therefore it is not a generator. For V, since it generates the elements in the table, which is C and V, we can say that this is a generator. For proper subgroups, element E, which generates C and E, this is the table. For C only generates itself, therefore it is not a generator. For E, it generates C and E. C and E is the elements on our table, therefore E generates all the elements on the table, therefore it is a generator. For this too, a generator exists. It is also closed since the resulting elements revolve around the elements being operated. It is commutative because on commutativity, if we will get the diagonal here, the elements on the top and here is the same as with this second table. It has a reflective on its diagonal. Therefore, it is a cyclic subgroup. For proper subgroup S, which generates C and S, this is the table. So C only generates itself, therefore it is not a generator. S generates C and S, therefore it is a generator since C and S are the elements of our table. So for proper subgroup, element M generates C and M. So this is our group, this is our table for C and M. C generates C, so this is not a generator, and M generates C and M, therefore this is a generator. We can say for these two proper subgroups, a generator exists. It is also closed since the resulting elements revolve on the elements being operated. It is commutative because as we can see here again, if you will get its diagonal, we have reflective elements, reflecting elements. Therefore, it is a cyclic subgroup. For proper subgroup A, element A generates C and A. This is the table. C only generates itself again, therefore it is not a generator. A generates C and A, therefore it is a generator since it generates all the elements in the table. For T is equal generates C and T, this is the table. C only generates itself and T generates C and T, therefore it is a generator. So we can see here for A and T, a generator exists. It is closed also because the resulting elements revolve around the elements being operated. It is also commutative because, as we said earlier, it has reflective elements. Therefore, we can say that this is a cyclic subgroup. For proper subgroups with element 2, H generates C and H, this is the table. So same with them, C is not a generator and H is a generator since H generates all the elements on the table. A generator exists, it is closed, and also it is commutative. Therefore, it is a cyclic subgroup. So let's proceed to subgroup with element 7. So we have here C. First for C, element C only generates C, so this is not a generator. Element I generates all the elements, therefore it is a generator. Element N and element B generates all the elements, therefore it is also a generator. For element 5, it generates all the elements on the table, therefore it is a generator. L generates all the elements on the table, therefore it is also generator, same as with O. Therefore, a generator exists. It is closed because the resulting element revolves around the elements being operated. It is commutative since if we will put diagonal here, we can say that the elements here and here are reflective. Therefore, we can say that the group structure is not cyclic because there is no element that generates all the elements in the table. But since all the subgroups has a generator, we can conclude that all the subgroups of the group are cyclic. That would be all for my final project number 3. Thank you for listening.